Alright guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another Hashtag United home game. I'm joined here by Seb, but we're actually talking to you after the match because we were live streaming the game on commentary on Twitch again, and we didn't quite have time to record the intro. But what a game it's been. No spoilers yet because you've got to watch the rest of the video, but Seb, it didn't disappoint.
It didn't disappoint. Goals, but also a lot of incidents, Spencer.
Yeah,
lots happened.
We were playing Sawbridgeworth, and it was a record-breaking 4th time we've played Sawbridgeworth this league. It's one team we've played more than any other team ever, and we've won 3 of them so far. The question was, could we get the 4th win? 3rd in the league, us, versus bottom of the league, Sawbridgeworth. Lots of goals, lots of action, lots of incidents, as you said, and it's going to be a great one to watch. But first, let's find out what the boys got up to before the game.
Fun fact, did you know that you won Player of the Month vote by 1 vote?
I didn't know that, mate. Did you vote for yourself? No, I didn't.
Okay, so you didn't vote for yourself?
No, I voted for Faz.
Faz, guys, did you know that Jack won Player of the Month vote by 1?
Congrats. Who voted for Jamie? Well, mate.
I think Jamie.
Yeah,
He's going to hate that. I'll ask him when he comes in.
Who did Jamie vote for?
Jamie, obviously.
So obviously, everyone knows about the Wiley and Stormzy beef. So Hashtag decided to replicate it. And for some reason, George Smith decided to call out Lee Hersett and he set him a deadline at 9 PM. And then it happened. Insert clips.
Failed, you flopped, but don't stop crying when your body gets dropped. I can't help the fact that when you chat to gal, you always seem to get stopped.
You're not hench. Shut in your room because you sat on the bench. When Spence farted, what's that stench? When Jim this guy fixed his dent.
But it was so hard.
So you selected a track and you writing bars?
Yeah, mate. I'm saying them for good. Everyone wants to get my car.
In the midst of all this though, can we talk about winning goal of the month, but you only took 1 touch on the ball and it was actually Josh's run?
Do you know what? Josh is doing stuff that I've been doing for a long time, but Richo keeps missing, so I don't ever get the assist.
Are you talking about my miss?
No, it's not a miss.
It's up against one man, looking to create space. As he does, he cuts it across. Oh, Richo is there. Asude has hit that into the Thames.
My boy. Where's my monkey? He would have won.
Who did you vote for? I actually voted for Jack as well.
Oh, wow. Did you vote for Jack?
I didn't read it.
Oh, no.
Everyone's got me.
Put down in the comments if you got him or not, because we ain't. Guys, where's the speaker? Will, where's the speaker? Stop hiding. Where's the speaker, Will? Where is it?
In the back of Ginger's car.
Ginger Monk's got it.
I don't know, I think Rick's got it.
Wait, where's the speaker?
Down the booth with Rick.
No, mate.
Cab clock, ooh. Cab clock, ooh. Oh, for God's sake, what?
He's forgot already.
Alright, Rick, where's the speaker, mate?
Didn't fancy bringing their speaker, no?
Fancy that. What? Huh? What deal? What's up? We know you weren't. Get that out of my face.
So there's been a new addition to the Hashtag United staff on a match day, and it is this bad boy, feeling very James Bond-esque. Sam, what do you think of this nice little James Bond addition to the staff where we can communicate with each other?
What?
Mate, you're not saying
The
that.
earpiece?
The earpiece, mate.
Yeah, quite like that. Who are you going to talk to?
The whole team.
You're weird, mate.
Yeah, I know. Everything you've ever done comes down to this moment, Peds.
Ready, yeah?
Yeah, we're ready. We changed the location of the bin. Yeah, get that one. That's the one. Was that going in anyway? That was going in. It was. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's nuts. That's nuts. How long have we been trying that for?
Too long. What, 20 minutes?
20 minutes, and we've not actually done it properly. It's embarrassing.
As you've seen, sides up, few changes, some forced, some planned. Formally introduced Tommy, who signed with us on a dual reg loan to help us out. Really appreciate that, make him welcome. 4-4-2. We do have the ability to change that shape if we have to, but I think a 4-4-2 is the right way to go about that today. It's a big opportunity for us, but as always, our attitude and our application has got to be spot on. It really has. It's going to be a tough game for us today. They will take heart from the fact that last time they were here a couple of weeks ago, They kept a clean sheet in 90 minutes, and they've got nothing to lose. No one's expecting them to come and do anything here, and that puts a pressure on us if we don't apply ourselves right. Let's get out there, let's go out the back, let's go, come on.
And this is the starting lineup for the game. We've got Hawes in goal, Jack Martin, Wilson and Singano, with Sam Biles at right back. Ahead of them, we've got a debutant in Tom Anderson, who's come in to help patch up a big injury list, particularly in centre mid, losing Ricky Evans and Jamie Hurst with the starting centre mids from last game, both to injury. So Tom Anderson comes in on a dual registration from Basildon, and he's joined by Albie Keefe in centre mid, who we haven't seen play there much. On the left, we have Triple H Harry Honesty. On the right, Samraj Gill. Up front, two up front in a 4-4-2. George Smith with Ryan Adams starting his first game in quite some time. On the bench, we have Simon Peddy, Josh Asude, Tim Pitman, Tom Williams back in the mix, and Neil Richo Richmond. And we're underway. Sawbridgeworth with the kickoff in the black and red. Last time we played together here, it was a draw. Ryan Adams going through early here. Great to see him back in a hashtag shirt.
Yeah, it really is. The yellow and blue, it suits him so well when he's got himself right involved in the game early on. Looks like he might be lumping this one forward, probably towards Anderson or George Smith.
Well, it's going to drop in. Anderson gets a head on it. It's been headed away though, and is that going to be a corner?
I think it will, Spen.
It is.
Oh, I'd love a left-footed in-swinger from this place with this win. It'd be absolutely delightful. Looks like Samraj is going to try the same thing here.
Samraj Gill.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
A bit of spice on it. Luke Wilson, it's Tom Anderson. Tom Anderson with a debut goal. Less than 5 minutes into his first game in the yellow and blue. And it's Tommy Anderson, and that is a goal.
That is a goal. Fantastic debut goal for Tommy Anderson. We called it, didn't we? When you're doing a left-footed in-swinging corner with the wind, you get some decent delivery on it, and it is so hard to defend. He's finished it. It's 1-0 the tags.
Go, up the tags. One of you will be picked to win a shirt.
And that is a £10 donation from me.
Yes, well done, Seb. He's going to donate £10 to Australia. Up the tags, one word. If you want to have a chance of winning a shirt, I'll let you choose home or away.
We need to change the score, guys. It's 1-0 to the tags. And as we do that, the free kick comes in, the complete opposite of what Samraj Gill got the advantage of. That really slowed the ball down in there. And Luke Wilson now looks like a man possessed. He tries to charge down the number 6. He gets a shot away. Number 8's in. And I'll tell you what, it's a goal, Spen.
Oh, is it?
It's a goal. The ref's given it. The flag has stayed down. It was like a poor shot that went into the box, went through the back line in between the defence and the goalkeeper, and there he was just to knock it past Lewis Hawes.
Just as I was updating the score, we have to update it again. It's 1-0. Oh dear. Gone to sleep, Sebi.
Yeah, that was a little bit lacklustre. I mean, it was a weird goal. I don't know if you could really call out anyone for a particular error, having just seen it the once. It was just a really rubbish shot that was bad enough to not go on the goal, but dribbled through. Their striker was just there, through on goal, unmarked, calls for offside, not given. He's tucked it away. We've got to capitalise on this first half. He's going to be against us in the second.
Throw in. Flicked on by George Smith, cleared by the youngster. Number 3 for Sawbridgeworth. Harry going to clip it in. Couldn't get to Gill. It's headed away by the number 8. Gill's going to try and get a shot on. Gets to his right foot, hits it low. Clark parries it and luckily pounces on the rebound. But that was good from Gill because he wasn't too reliant on the left.
Harry Honesty on the left-hand side now. Got an opportunity to get the ball into the box.
Harry. Oh, he's going to get there. They're calling for it to go out. It's not been given out. It looked like some of the hashtag players stopped there. Jack Martin whips it back in, looking for George Smith on the turn.
He's going to get a shot away here.
Albie! Oh. Good save from Cav.
Yeah, very good save. Thought George was going to land to him. He let Albie have the strike. Pretty decent save. Good spell for hashtag here, though. Need to capitalise.
Ball through. Ryan Adams onside. Chance to go 2-1 up. Ryan! Oh, he's put it wide. That's a huge chance for Ryan Adams there. Literally 1-on-1. And the ball wasn't sitting nice for him, Seb, but you want to hit the target.
No, you need to hit the target. You know, there's no hiding away from the fact that he'll be gutted about that. But you are right, Spen. As the ball was rolling away from on the floor, it was bobbling around really difficultly. Hard to get one on that, and it's just gone wide. But Ryan can bounce back from that. Good signs from hashtag.
Do we go the left footer of Gill on this free kick? They're having a chat, aren't they, Gill and Biles?
I think it will be Sam Biles personally because of the angle.
Looks like Gill's going to hit it. He's going to whip it in. And it's going to fall maybe for Wilson, giving the youngster a hard time. Anderson trying to volley it, and I think he's volleyed Wicker in the process.
Yeah, it's going to be a free kick and Wicker stayed down. Yeah, they opted for a curled cross instead of a shot in the end, which does surprise me because it was in range, but I'm sure they had their reasons.
Gill then to deliver. It's going to fall, almost causing Cav Clark a problem. That had a little bit more height on it, said. We'd have to tip it over the bar.
Yeah, he would have done. It was. I don't know whether that was the wind that pushed it on towards the goal, whether Sawbridgeworth was intending just to put it in that corridor of uncertainty. But bit of a what concern here is Sawbridgeworth on a break of their own spin into the box for number 9. He's headed it. He's got on the end of it. It's going to be out for a goal kick. But what a great counter-attack from Sawbridgeworth. Once again, showing us they are not to be taken lightly. You probably would say in the last 5-10 minutes, they're on top.
Biles to deliver here.
It's a great ball.
It could go in. Oh, it's gone on the roof of the net.
I don't mind
Clark's
it.
ended up in the net. George Smith. Good hold-up play as ever. Gill now. Up against the young fullback, and he's going to win a corner. Whipped in by Gill. It's causing a problem. Clark's got something on it. George Smith on the half volley puts it way over.
Yeah, he was always leaning back there, George, and he just couldn't adjust his body enough to get on top of that one. Shame, but these corners definitely are causing an issue. Hopefully we can now get back to the way we started this first half, be a bit more on top, because right now it's not looking like as comfortable a game as we'd like to have hoped it would be for Hashtag today.
Shout out to Mrs. Keith 1984 with a subscription.
Yes.
I think that might be
Albie's mother.
Albie's stepmom, yeah, I think it might be. Man, she works on the gates, who's a person that you might actually have shown your subscription to get into the ground, because if you're a subscriber to the channel, you do get free entry to Hashtag Games. Ball's going to come to Tom Anderson on the edge here. He fancies the shot. Fancies trying to get 2 on his debut, but that one's off target. Sending it forward, looking for George Smith, who chests it into Albie Keith. Wouldn't say Albie's having a massive impact on the game in centre mid at the minute.
No, a different sort of role for him today, though. He's got a different to his normal terrier self up front, but Harry Honesty might be doing a bit of the old Albie Keith work here.
He found Albie. Albie's got Gill to his right. Can he find him and slot him in? Good tracking back from Skeet, but Gill on the ball, fancies it on his left foot, sends 2 people to the shops. In the end, it hit Skeet in the head, and that could have been gold bound. It looked like a decent strike.
That looked really good. Samraj looked great when he's on the ball in those attacking areas. Really has.
Ryan Adams holding the ball up in the corner now. Finds Jack Martin with a good pass. Look at the footwork from Barton defensively. Very strong from Sawbridgeworth. Biles. It's a good ball. It's a good ball. Oh, I thought he was going to find Anderson again. It was in between Anderson and Wilson, wasn't it?
It was a good ball in. Looked as though we're about to see someone get a head away at goal, and it's just managed to be cleared from Sawbridgeworth, but the danger's not over yet.
George Smith gets it from the throw-in. Going to whip it back in towards the back post. Gill! Oh, he gets another go at it. Wilson! Oh, was that off Gill's knee?
It was off Gill, did one of them. Did like a Scorpio kick. Did like a flick with his back left foot just behind him. Made great contact, to be fair.
It's a great ball back in, wasn't it? That's another good chance gone missing for Hashtag, although we haven't had many, to be fair.
Sam Bowles trying to win a corner for us here, and nearly does, but doesn't. Samraj Gill, though, can he whip it in with that right foot? He does. What a ball in!
Headed away. Albie trying to keep it alive. Oakham, no, it's Bushell, sorry. He does well, and he finds Skeet. Anderson gets across. Biles, good little 1-2. What can Anderson do now? Oh, it's a good ball in for Ryan Adams. It's got to be a penalty. No way! He's straight in the back. Everyone in the stadium knows that's a penalty apart from the ref.
He's gone 2 arms into the back of Ryan Adams, just hit the deck. He's not a player that would simulate. I'm telling you that right now. The referee didn't even consider it. He waved his hand. He's had an absolute shocker.
I'm not being funny. Ryan is going through and he's just completely taken out from behind. He was going to definitely connect with that ball. It was a fantastic ball in from Anderson. And Ryan has been robbed of a chance to test the keeper there. Definite penalty, in my opinion. Half-time whistle has gone. So everyone's walking in. That was literally right on the break then, that penalty claim. Ryan is not happy. He's talking to the linesman and referee. I think the ref's had a stinker there. I really do.
I cannot believe it. The ref, he's gone over to talk to his assistant. I don't know where he's gone on. Devs is even having a word with him. Devs is saying you've had an absolute Kieran Dyer there, and he really has, mate. That is one of the most blatant penalties you can ever see.
Well, it is half-time, 1-1, plenty to play for in the second half. We'll see what Devs has to say.
I am really struggling to comprehend what I've just seen. I've watched us score after 3 minutes from putting a ball into the box and just, we go and attack it and we score, easy. And then I've seen us pass up opportunity after opportunity to just, it's almost like people have decided they won't listen. I've heard the information he's given before the game, and we've spoke about the conditions, and we talked about going with the wind and putting them under pressure, and I'm seeing goal kicks out of fullbacks when a straight ball was putting him in all manner of trouble. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. It might not be what people want to see, but that's what is effective. On a cabbage patch of a pitch, and I'm hearing play round them. We ain't worked hard enough to play round them. We haven't had the effort to play round them because we've been too lazy. We're not shown because we stand and watching. And then they break out on us and we're still watching to see what'll happen. So you either do what's asked and told, or go somewhere else, or go and be a manager yourself. If you think you know better. It becomes a different game second half because now you're against the conditions. But we're waiting for the ball to drop. We think we can drop out of the sky and no one's going to put us under pressure. We think we'll get the ball in the penalty area and no one's going to come and try and take it off of us. How naive can we be? To think that a team is not going to put up a fight against us, not going to have a go at us. That it will just happen. And I'm resisting everything in me to make another 2 changes. But I'm going to give you 10 minutes to prove it, that it doesn't need changing. Because if I don't see an immediate response, trust me, you are in a game.
We've got a hype train coming, guys. Can we keep the hype train going?
Yes, hype.
And we're underway for the second half. Hashtag United kicking it forward with Luke Wilson. What do you think of that tactic? Jacko's joined us, by the way.
Hello there.
What do you think of that tactic we do at kickoff? You know, play it back and send it.
The trouble is with this pitch, I'm not going to get into the pitch too much. I know it's been publicised, but it's tough out there. It's a tough day. Going back, you've got to be sure of a pass, and you put yourself under pressure if it goes wayward. At least if you put it into their third, turn them round, you've got half a chance of getting a throw, a corner, getting something out of it. Josh on the ball now, lightning already.
Ryan Adams trying to get it through to George, tries twice to get there. Gill picks up the ball on the left now. Surely a free kick. The ref, you've got to wonder whether
there's been a lot of niggly ones as well. First half that he's let ride or...
Chance for Gill, gets it off Albie, whips it in, George Smith, oh, Clark drops it, almost in front of Albie Keith, but the defenders have been ready for it. And I'm wondering if the ref's just a little bit conscious of not giving that penalty in the first half and wants to make up for it. Number 7 goes all the way through here against, and he beats Farai, he's beaten 2 people, and it's a massive challenge from Sam Biles.
Sammy Biles, he's done well to cover across there. To be fair, the lad's done well, but he was lucky with the bounce through Farai's legs. He's just just nicked it through his legs, but that's a great covering tackle by Sammy Biles.
That is one thing we have to deal with cup final every single week. At least for our opponents. The challenge for us is rising ourselves to those occasions every week.
Especially at the moment.
Oh, Hawes thought about coming, but he's backed off. And now Bushel's going through. Top goal scorer for Sawbridgeworth. Has missed.
Wow.
That's a huge let-off. A little bit like Ryan's 1-1 in the first half. We should have scored one. They should have scored one.
I don't know how close that was. It looked very close. But for my money, he's got to score. He's taken a good second touch that's kind of split both Sammy Biles and Louis in goal. And he's got to finish. He's got to score.
Oh, he dived in. That wasn't accidental from Ryan Adams, though. He's done very well to slip in, George. And now Asude's got it on the right. Biles continues his run. He loves those Gary Neville overlaps. So in this case, he's got inside of Asude, and it's a corner.
We'll take that. He's done well there, Josh.
Corner coming in. Gill delivers it. Look at George Smith, is it?
Stayed in.
It's going to come to Ryan. Works it back in. Oh, it could be an own goal. Oh, cleared off the line.
I think that's it. I think that's it. Cav Clark on the shins.
And Cav Clark might be hurt.
Yeah, I think he's caught one as well.
Have they got a sub-keeper on the bench? I don't know, I don't know, because I don't think they've got a number 13.
Was it George Smith sliding in at the far post? Yeah, but George Smith seemed to fly in at the back post. I think it was George anyway. And it seemed to ricochet off Cav's shins. He does look in pain.
Corner's going to be in from Gill again. Last one caused all kinds of trouble. We got a goal from one as well this game. This seems to be the play for us this game.
That's
another good corner.
Mark.
Headed away at the near post. He's got Biles on the edge, but he's going to try and deliver again.
Hang it up. That's a
Not
good
bad.
knock and all.
Wilson's ducked
got
under
hold of it. Wilson ducked it, I think it was called.
He must have got a call from Tom Anderson behind him.
Okay, corner for Hashtag United now. Another one from Samraj Gill, another in-swinger, hopefully. Put a good few contacts on these, deep towards the back post. Over, everybody's missed. Everybody's in the back of the net. The referee's given it. I'm not going to lie, I do not know who that's hit, but I do not care. It's in the back of the net. George Smith is over here celebrating. He's coming over to see the fans, but it's 2-1. Hashtag Jacko.
It's a decent swinging ball in. it's the first time we've really put a decent ball underneath the bar. George seemed to get a foot on it. I'm not sure it came off in the end. I thought it was Luke Wilson personally, but I'm obviously wrong the way George celebrated. But these centre forwards do celebrate like that anyway, don't they? Even if
It's
they
true. I
haven't
mean,
scored.
last week we gave a goal to Neil Richmond. It was an own goal. Didn't find out till we're in the bar afterwards. But Neil claimed it. So yeah, fair play. It is 2-1 hashtag and spend. That means two things. It means it's another £10 in the kitty, but it might mean £20 in the kitty because we said £20 for a George Smith goal.
It definitely started to come to prominence when we started the league last year. The Thurlow Nunn, it came to prominence, and it just seems to have rolled. I think that's it now. I think that is it officially adopted, isn't it? The tags.
100%. We are the tags. Everyone typing up the tags to try and win a shirt. I'll draw a winner in about a minute. See who wins it. Come on, hashtag. Another shirt be given away if we win.
Joshua Sude.
Go on, Sude. Whip it in.
He's done well. Pulled it back. Ryan Adams. He's got time. He's got time to take 2 touches.
You can see the bobble coming a mile off on this pitch. And you do feel for Ryan Adams. You wonder about his confidence. He's not had a lot of game time recently. Is that getting in his head? Is the chance he had in the first half getting in his head? That's why I was so annoyed the ref didn't give that penalty. Or, Ryan didn't get a chance to take the effort in the first half.
For those asking, I'm actually 41, believe it or not.
41 years young.
Great ball.
Sude.
Great.
Pull it back. If he just looks up
Bang
there,
it, bang it, bang
chance,
it. Yeah!
Yes! Get it!
Sam Reg Gill.
Oh, Sammy Gill got him in the sweepstake. Good boy, Gill. Now, it did come from a good bit of magic from Asude, so I'm not going to give him too much stick, but if he'd looked up when he did the cross, he could have found him the first time.
No, we'll take that. That's what he brings. He runs at people and things happen. It's a great strike by Sam Reg, who's impressed me today. It's the first time I've really seen him live for 90, and he's been superb. I believe that means another 10 in the kitty, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
He looks hurt because Lou's run on. He might have been screaming or something, I don't know, because Lou was behind the goal. Oh dear. Well, thoughts are with Cav Clark, ex-player for hashtag Sawbridgeworth keeper, who's down. He's really struggling, I think. I don't know what's happened.
I have no idea what's happened.
It looks very urgent though, doesn't it? He's in good hands because he's got both the Sawbridgeworth Physio and Stevie CB with him. He's really struggling, so our thoughts go out to Cav Clark.
He's in a lot of pain.
He can't even walk off the pitch. Put a little message in the chat to Cav Clark and wish him the best because he's in a lot of pain here. Corner now for hashtag. Whipped in by Gill. He's been doing good deliveries all day.
Oh.
To be fair to the standing keeper, he's done well there.
He has done well there.
Acrobatic effort from Richo.
It was Richo. I didn't think it was Richo. Yeah, he's kind of, it was almost a back heel scorpion kick from about 12, 13 yards out, I think, and it did look like it was just slowly drifting into the bottom corner, but the keeper's done quite well there.
Sawbridgeworth trying to get back in this game. Oakham gets across but plays it to Asude, which is not what you want to do. And Asude just turns on the afterburners, beats one,
Here he goes. Go on, Josh.
two. He's going to go all the way through, but he's on the right of the box. He needs to put it in the middle.
Oh,
Sets it up.
Yeah, just the quality let him down. Great run.
Luke Wilson lost his footing there on the free kick. Comes to George Smith on the edge of the box. Desperate to have a shot, you can tell, and test this new keeper because he's not really had a chance in this game.
I'll tell you what, someone's going to get a chance to shoot here, Ben. We talked about a free kick earlier, it was in Beckham territory. This is exactly Beckham. Oh, he's taking it quickly.
Oh, interesting. Didn't want to test the keeper out. Gill puts it back in. Going to come back to him again here. Can he deliver once more? 2 players on him there. Not going to get a free kick this time. Surprised we didn't take that free kick and actually try and test the keeper.
Yeah, especially when us leading 3-1 in the latter stage of the game. You think just slow it down, kill any tempo, and have a really good chance on goal.
Richo on the ball in the box. Gives it back to Jack Martin, who whips it in. Looking for Asude. Takes it down in the box in tight area. Still Asude. Beats his man. Oh, and it's interesting to see Asude now against that youngster Wicker at left back.
Yeah, it is. Well, we said earlier, didn't we? We said, oh, hell, a penalty!
Is it time? We're going
And
to
it
get
is
this one.
because he knows.
I think that one was light. And the first half was a clear pen. That one was light, Seb.
100% Spen. That was a touch and go. You could be forgiven. The ref could be forgiven if he didn't give it. The early one he wasn't. And the way he gave that penalty, I'm sure that was redemption from him. But who's taking it, Spain? This is potential donation station.
It's George
Smith for 20 quid, basically.
And the
extra.
only other penalty we've seen him take for hashtag, he did miss in Brentford in the game we went out the FA Vars.
Well, there's a doubt as to whether the earlier goal was going to be given to him. It might be potentially given as a Luke Wilson goal. This one, there'll be no doubt. There's a man down. Oh, no, who's that? 12. Is that Joshua Sude?
Yeah, Sude's hurt. chance for his 17th goal of the season. And to put us 4-1 up, George Smith scores it. Keeper didn't move. Good from you, Georgie. 4-1. Time for another giveaway.
He's done exactly what we said he needed to do there. Just hit it low and hard. The keeper was not really know what to do, bless him. You know, what can you do? It's a tough position for him to be in after the injury to Clark. But, you know, 4-1 hashtag United. Very, very pleased with George Smith. Hopefully, Spen, that means £50 into the pot. That's 2 George Smith. No, £60.
Seb, you're going to be the chairman, mate.
Fantastic.
You're going to be the chairman. Get
Fantastic.
it in. You'll have a good chance of winning a big giveaway later.
Absolutely. Fantastic news.
Sent forward. Tom Williams who's come on. Did he?
Noticed
I
that.
thought he'd gone right back.
He's come on for Sam Biles.
Yeah.
I think that's probably... Oh, hang on. He's through.
On. Apparently he's
Flag
on.
stayed down.
Apparently he's on. And he scored out of nowhere. That was onside, apparently. It caught us off guard. We were noticing Tom Williams is playing right back. He's come on for Sam Biles, but that ball went through the middle. And it's a goal, and it's 4-2, and that's a shame, Seb.
I mean, to be honest, Ben, it's a similar sort of situation to the first goal from Sawbridgeworth. The ball's gone through. There's a man completely unmarked, almost like the whole hashtag back line have thought it's offside when it wasn't. Looked over to the assistant. He's absolutely not even thinking about putting the flag up. And he's tucked it away. It's a fairly tidy finish from the guy. Lewis Hawes has next to no chance by it. And it's a bit of a damp squib to the end of the game, really. Like 4-2 it is. 6-goal thriller. We said in the first part of the game, it looks like there's going to be goals, and there was. And that's it.
It's all over here at Chadfield. 4-2 to hashtag United. A late goal from Sawbridgeworth, but a fairly comfortable win in the end, Seb.
Yeah, fairly comfortable. I mean, it was made to be that way. The last probably 20-so minutes of the second half broke the backs of Sawbridgeworth. I think they played really well. I'm really struggling to see how this team have only won 1 game all season. They're a lot better than that, in my opinion. Hashtag made hard work of it, but then once we got that second goal, it sort of looked a lot more comfortable from there. A good win in the end. Probably not our best performance, but that's what you've got to do. You've got to win ugly sometimes. So well done to the boys.
And I need a man of the match, yourself and Jacko. Have you got a decision?
Yeah, Jacko, what are you thinking? I mean, for me, my personal sort of nominee for it will be Samraj Gill. Goal and at least 1 assist, maybe 2.
For me, it was by far the standout performance. It's the first time I've seen him properly. A little bit of flair, but not too much. Does the right things in the right places simply, which makes it look easy. And I've been well impressed with him. I thought he's by far the standout performer today.
Decent. All right, we'll see what Devs has to say after an angry halftime, but justifiably angry halftime team talk. Motivational, some would say. Hopefully this one will be a bit better, but more games coming thick and fast. Walthamstow Wednesday.
Given our first half performance, if someone had said you'll be 4-1 up with 10 seconds to go and they'll nick a goal, I'd have snatched their hands off for it. That said, the second half, it's never going to be pretty today. It's never going to be one of those games where you've got to do everything on your turn with the conditions. But what you did second half is you played the conditions properly. Played it properly, and you won the game comfortably as a result of it. It's so easy, and it's a real bad habit when you get games where it's a wind blowing strong one way that you think the game's easier because the wind's behind you. And that you can take liberties and do things differently because the wind's behind you. And that's what we were guilty of first half, thinking that things will sit pretty for us. But we've played better football second half than we did first half, just because we made better decisions. And when you make better decisions and do the right things, things will open up easier for you. And that's what it was. Because it wasn't a formation thing, because the same formation was the same second half. But it was an approach thing. And we cannot, I'm getting bored of saying it, we can't keep getting away with these. We're going to play better sides than that. You know that. You know that.
George Smith, aka Smudger. The first half wasn't the best, but the second half was a lot better.
Yeah, we knew what we expected from them. It's never been easy against them. We've played them 3 times before, so we had to come out here and knew it was a tough game. The conditions weren't the best, but we had to stick to our game plan, which didn't go well too fast in the first half. But second half, we had a go at by Devs, but we went out there and changed that. So yeah, big 3 points, and we go again Wednesday.
And obviously I'm pretty sure you're taking full advantage of Ross Gleed not being on penalties.
Yeah, I know none of the boys felt confident in me, but I just had to stick the ball in the back of the net, which I did. So I knew I could do it, so yeah.
And that is going to be that, guys. This is where the video is going to come to an end. So this is where hashtag United are currently sitting in the league. We are sitting in 3rd place, but the next game we have is on the 15th, and we're going against Walthamstow at home, and it's going to be a big one, guys. We want to make sure you get to that game. Check all the links down in the description, but also the game after that we have is on the 18th, and we're going up against Redbridge at home as well. But guys, if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to drop it a like. Subscribe if you are new and click that notification bell. And as always, don't forget the hashtag.